Good evening. Big fan. Yo. Yes, on the red platform, we are 3 away, I think, from 9k on there. I appreciate that. If you feel it should be way more, maybe one day it will be, who knows. But for now, it's only that amount. And it's insane because it's only been about a month since the last 500 or so. I go up in about 500s. It's crazy. Flower, yes, flower to all. Hope it well. Happy Thursday. Now, today isn't a realizing what's happened and then change plan. It's just driving. Just not driving academy, just driving. Normal driving. I have contacted SCS to work out what the hell is up with my game in single player. Very weird. But that was why I didn't do a TikTok stream on Tuesday. Maybe you, I do. I think I do. If you don't remember me, then there's a bit of a problem. As long as you remember me, that's fine. Peruna, Stephen, Luch, Felix, Unbeaten, Jono, welcome in. Watched last stream. That's good. There are so many names. Did I break your game? No, I didn't. It did. And it's weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. Didn't mention me. Hey, Psy, big fan. Well, you didn't officially redeem. Redeem the high and then I'll read your name out. Folk, how you doing, big fan? So the catch people up to speed, of course. For some reason, when I wanted to try and do Driving Academy, I realized that my game in single player, even if I'm on the main menu, you've just launched it and it's on the main menu, after a few minutes it closes. Closes, not a crash, just closes. And reinstalling the game, verifying the files, removing plugins, mods, nothing helped. It's very weird. So I've just contacted them. I've sent my logs to them. It's fine, whatever. Kayla, big fan. So today we're just doing Nordic, as we did on Tuesday anyway. That was the backup plan. So SCS rig banned? No. Do you imagine? You're banned from the game, and that's what it does. And the other thing is that it didn't do it in ATS. I was curious on whether it did it in ATS. ATS is fine. In the single player. It's basically the same game, same setup. That's very weird. Damien, yes, driving. You won't see it on this scene, but on the TikTok scene, your TikTok stream rather, you have to come over to one of those platforms and you'll see the wheel being used. I have a wheel in front of me. It's right in front of me. I'm not going to snap it off just to show you and put it back on again. Yeah, multiplayer works. So something for some reason is keeping it open because otherwise it would close. I'm not complaining though because I'm happy that it's open. If it was entirely just everything, we would have a big disaster because, you know, I'd have to become an ATS streamer or something for a bit. I'm not a main ATS streamer. I'm sure they have the same thought of that. If, like, if you're an ATS streamer and you think about playing ETS, GTA, well, you can't keep playing GTA. There's plenty of things to do, though. No, it's the Moser, Damien. The Moser truck wheel. I had the G29 before that. It's currently on the floor. I've had many people saying, can I have it? Please, can I have it? Zero convoy. Not necessarily a convoy in literal terms, Austin. It's just a group of us doing some jobs to and from the same place. In a convoy formation. You know? Beam. No, I've never played Beam at all. Live or not. No. Sim 1. We are also on Sim 1. Right. But yes, we're driving. Ta-da! We're in game. We're in Krew. Yeah, it's nice. Estonian, yeah. I would have thought you would have made it kind of VTC colours because of the VTC being red and white. But maybe you have a different paint you want to use. Anyone's allowed to join, yes, as long as you're not a really bad driver. Which should be a fairly easy requirement. Yeah? But I have a handful of jobs still to do just around the Nordic area. Last time I think we came across and down. So we could get some of these roads. That'd be nice. Or could go further up and get these corner ones. It's all country roads, basically. Little chunk. I like it as well. It looks very nice. That is the Scania Super with the paint job that comes with that truck. Looks pretty damn good. But yes, you'll need the Nordic Horizons. We are here. Finland. This is above the Baltic Sea DLC. What's left? I mean, look at it. There's a lot. All those roads in between. There's a lot. You have to take a truck, per se. Well, if you don't take a truck, then you be at the back. But there's also a lot of bits in remade Scandinavia, bits of Germany, and so on. So I have a lot of places. I think I've discovered every city. I just need the roads in between them. And then we need the achievements. Because achievements are good. No, I think all the cities are done. Yeah. Good evening, Jay. Yes, all cities are done. We need to go all the way back up to the top at one point because there's another bit up there. Maybe. You've been to each one at least once. Now we just need to join them all together. So, maybe heading back to Fasa, that direction? Pori, maybe? Yes, I know. What the hell are you planning on using? A car? Not that bad, is it? Va? No. No jobs to Va. Poor? No. Pori? That's really far away from this industry. Well, that one's not, though. How's that? But we kind of go across and then down, I think. I don't know if all of those roads in between are grey. How's that? Got that? Join it. Using a new tracker. What are you using? The one that ATM uses? Or... Because a lot of the established VTCs, as I think someone mentioned in the previous week's stream, they make their own ones. Unitracker. Haven't heard of that. Interesting. Done a bit of driving from Dusseldorf to Dover via the city road. Someone had a police skin. Yes, there is a UK police livery for the... Only for the Scania. I think it only exists for the Scania. I've used it a few times. It's pretty good. Luton, welcome in. Damien, thank you for joining. You're not even going to be able to see the driving. So is it good? Trucky 80 FPS. It really shouldn't. But that's interesting. Shamrock, welcome. Who has this one? Something to Pori, it doesn't matter. It's just the other industry is really far up from where we are. If a non-mod tries to use it, you get a kick from the system. The system says you don't have the permission to use it. So it will kick you. And that happens a lot. When our yearly free roam thingy happens, people will be allowed to use the police car, but only on a particular server. And then when they rejoin another server, or they forget they have it and they rejoin after the event, they'll always get kicked. Because, you know, they forget. The Jagged? What is that? Trucks. Shed. It's Shed's birthday, apparently. Can we have some Phil's birthday amends? Hello, Lime, big fan. I've entered the name that you joined as a member of, in, if I remember that was you. That's in the list now. Oh, the yacht. Yes. Actually, this one I don't think it is. There's another yacht that's slightly larger, which I think is. There's a heavy cargo and a high power cargo. I think it's high power cargo. DLC. Deutsch. Good point. Interesting. Volvo in Frankreich? Yeah. I'll take that one. 1.1k. And we haven't used it in 7 years. I mean, you can rename it if you want. Just tell me so I can update the listing. Do we attend other events? No, sadly not. We used to. We used to attend some other VTC events. We used to even have a slot, which is why it's easier to have us being listed as Cruise Crew. Ta-da! Line would be fine. Okay, I'll update that. But you are in the panel below the stream, and you'll be in the YouTube description. Let's chuck it. It does look nice. I want to lower it, but if we hit a bump, it won't like that. So, money mods. No, well, you wouldn't be able to use the money mods in TMP. You have to use them in single player first. Give yourself a bajillion money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. But the same bonus for when you deliver won't be a thing in TMP. You'll still have the money. A lot of people give themselves a lot if they're going to be going on CD. They'll need a lot of money to repair, so... Right. Mine is just in front of me. I'll turn the wheel on in a moment. I've turned the engine rumble up, I think, about 2%. So I want to see what that does today. For my, lack of steering skill. If it does affect anything. Hopefully not. Beijing. Beta is broken. Italy is broken. Well, like, good thing it's a beta then. What? How's it broken? The entire DLC? Or just anywhere in Italy? What's wrong with it? Hello, Aaron. Welcome in. The map. Piece is missing from the map. Does it not show the map properly? That's weird. That must be very weird. Cool. Don't know where Felix went. Is he picking up his, he's somewhere. He's behind me. That would make sense. Horses. Horses are pretty cool. What head tracking? The Tobii eye tracker. Tobii. Have we all got something? I should hope so. Are all these grey? No. I'll leave it. That does divert it quite a bit. Can I just... It never deletes the waypoint. All of this is grey. It's just when we get to Uvescula, that is still yellow. Or Sim 1. Sim 1, Cupio heading to Pori. And then any of those roads going up, we can get afterwards. Sim Uno, yes. Sim 1. It says it there, man. Having an issue? No. Not recently, no. If you're having that, you may need to wash it. Oh, look at that. Get you, eh? Fancy vehicle. Hang on, has the AVs changed over yet? Is that a new AV vehicle or what? That looks nice. Got a Mustang. A Mustang. You can get painted bullboys. Yes, there is a DLC that has them. The HS Shock pack has them for all vehicles. You can use them in all vehicles. No. It's not an AV. It's a team vehicle. Am I forgetting you're on the team? Right. Yes, I think I am. Apologise, man. There's so many people. I want to use that as well. Can you imagine a police livery for that? That would look really cool. Ah, there you go. Yes, it's an RM. A little RM. There we go. Wheel cam is here. Laggy wheel cam. So it's not on TikTok stream, it's on the others. I'll not have this shake on too much. City is Cupio. But now you may as well join from the Uvescula one. Beginning with J. Because that's the next one. Turn around like that. Good start, good start. Easy. Can you believe it's almost been a month that I've had this thing? I'll do a little recap thing. By the way, when I loaded the game again, because I'd reinstalled it as a test, the graphics are not all the same. So some of these textures are being a bit... Yeah. When you load the game, it puts you in the lowest graphics possible. So you see how the lines are fading in? I might need to change that. Don't know what I'm actually meant to be on. Can't remember my old settings. Hello Ismail, welcome in. Report me? No. Cruise control on. At least tracking still works. Everything else still works. We're on 22,000 kilometers on this show. Containerized trees. In a box. Is that as weird as putting a fruit in a tin or something? When it already has its own protective layer, doesn't really need it. Yeah, you can go through red lights. Fine. Len, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Still need to sort out maybe at least the sounds for the follows on the other platforms. Maybe not the alerts. I don't want to have two alert things next to each other. Because that may confuse some people. And I'm more used now to not clicking the stalk down, because it makes too much of a thump when it... Do I just not like really loud noises? Is that it?
Huh?
Sudden loud noises? Probably. Clicky buttons too much, the clonk of the stalk. I'm complaining too much, aren't I? That was PC freezing there, sorry. 10k PC, by the way. Lost a few... You got close. Lost a few K there. I don't know what that was. He survived. I hope he doesn't have it again. 100k. Goes up in value, the worse it is. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't want it to die anytime soon, because I can't, you know... Money. It's about 4 years old. And that's getting on a bit in some PCs now. Louis, hello. It's that guy. It's you. How's your day? I can change the physical time of day. You can kind of change it, but not in the same way. You can have it so that it's bright, but you got no shadows. 6 years old? Goddamn. I think my one before that was much older than that. I have seen it. ETS hasn't fully updated. It's in beta. Both games are now in beta. Beta for ETS came out today. We're not playing on it. TMP does not support the beta versions. But feel free to try it out. Maybe on another profile, or at least back up your profile first, because it is for testing. Play around, explore the new features. Supposedly have new physics to some degree. So check that. No, I do have some level of force feedback. I do have some level of force feedback. You won't see the wheel just continually shaking around a lot. But it is there. Every now and then I'm turning it up a bit. After years and years of not liking it. 40 years? You really think I'm that old? How dare you? Churchill, welcome back. Why did that sound not work? Have a flower. 23. Ding, not yet. You have to wait. Renault T has an update. What changed for that? What changed for the Renault T? Let's start slowing down. Maybe a little bit too quickly there. I didn't hit the actual pinch point of when the brake starts actually braking. Yeah, the wheel is very nice. It's very nice. I am used to it now. If I was to now not wire it into my system, because I have to sort out all the other ones, but if I were now to put the GT9 back on the disc, that would feel weird. Been it IRL 2 million times. Wow, 2 million? You counted? Yeah, it's this town. So if you want to join, we're basically from here now. Keeping it for a spare. Well, I don't know about from a spare. The hope is that I don't need to place or go back. I just haven't listed it to sell maybe yet. So for now, it just lives on the floor. Needs to clean as well. Yeah, remind me when we get there, graphic settings. I need to check my graphic settings because I think I turned on TAA because one of them caused the weird phasing effect and I didn't want to use that setting. That emote is good. I love it because I don't like when people say the number. So, yeah. It feels like a toy, exactly. It's a smaller wheel as well. How long have you had it? A few months ago? How long have you had yours, Lime? A while. We'll need to turn off. I don't think it's turn off. I think it's just change because all the lines are slowly fading in. So I think I've got aliasing or something on too much. Because it shouldn't really do that. Where are you currently driving? We're in Finland right now. Northern Finland heading down towards Pori. For this job. Almost a year, god damn. I mean, again, as I said in my video, I was late. Late to the party with the using one. But oh well. The dashboard looks like the Volvo. Oh, they're the modernized sort of smart dashboard now. Fair enough. All the trucks are heading that way. Yeah, the physics are interesting. The new garages. Check out the new garages. Those will be interesting. My hypothesis for those garages is that you're going to be able to store all your different vehicles in them. So imagine your coach goes in there as well. And in ATS's case, it will be your truck and your insert name of one of the cars from Road Trip. That'd be so cool. The HUD is interesting as well. Yes, that'll have to, you have to get used to that. Apparently now you can't do your usual sort of F5, 6, 7. I said the number, but it opens when you press F1. So apparently switching between the modes doesn't do anything. So you have to rely on maybe something like Trucky to show your damage. And your job stats. Without using those menus. Don't see nothing new? Well, not in our case, no. The people are trying out the beta. The beta's HUD is very different. If you can't see that, then you're blind. New garages, well, maybe not new, but like revamped garage designs. They're not all the same prefab anymore. They look, in some cases, more like an actual HQ of your company. A company HQ, you know? Or like a warehouse, maybe. Some of them are much larger. So in the larger formations, in some of them, you go around the back to go and get your trailer, you now have a bit more space around the back. Because I believe, I think it was Kayla that tried them out a few days ago and they showed some pictures. Looks nice. It's a low ID. Very low TNB. I could just do both, couldn't I? I could just do like that. So honk and light should just flick both of them up towards me. This job is to Pori. P-O-R-I. Pori. Sort of down and across. And then from there, hopefully up. Don't worry about these spare roads, we'll get those later. Hopefully up towards whatever's above it. But I do like this scenery. It looks good with and without the winter mod, doesn't it? It is the multifunction stalks, yes. You can see this is the wiper stalk. That's what I was talking about. So if I flick this one, that's the horn. Because I don't like having a clicky button for the horn. And I don't use wipers because I don't have the rain on. But yes, it is. It's got the indicator stalk and the cruise control stalk. I don't know if I'm pointing correctly to it. Down there. It's very nice. Yeah, garage customization would be nice. Imagine you had it where, I don't know if Forza did it to some degree, but in the Krew 2, in your home place where you stored all your cars, you can choose where your cars went. So you had little storage racks and so on. You can pick which one goes where. It'd be cool if you could choose where your truck actually parks, if it isn't always in the maintenance bay. So park it at an angle maybe, or, you know, tucked away in the corner somewhere. Bit more of a stylistic choice. The starter garage, you need to upgrade it. Yeah, the starter garage I think is 180k maybe, and then upgrade it is about 300k per garage. But it means you can fit more vehicles in them. Press M and tab. What I really need is those buttons bound to the wheel. But if I zoom out on this map, you should be able to see Tampere now. Tampere? I'll need to Google how you say that. Which has a service over there in the corner of the map. On the 9. We're on the road 9. The 9. Actually, now we're not in the Nordic DLC anymore. So, technically speaking, if you only have Scandinavia or the Baltics, you should be able to join. Because this isn't it. Tampere. 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 Or Tampere. Tampere. I'll consult the Google listening in to what it might be. Can't find it. You weren't even on the right server, you know. Tampere. Tampere. Cam power. Yeah, it's low on the FPS. I don't really know why. I may need to change the settings on it. It's just a normal webcam. It's the C920 whatever webcam. Because that was the only one I had. I think it only goes up to 30 FPS. But it seems to be set to a kind of exposure setting. I need to tweak that. Contact the company. Can you send me a webcam? Not to use as an actual webcam, just a wheel cam. Sweden. Not Sweden, no. Finland. But yes, in one. Sweden? What do you mean Sweden? Yeah, that's where it is. Because you are definitely in the wrong place. At no point did I say Sweden. What do you mean? Also, you can tell the lighting is strange because my Scania logo in the middle for some reason is really bright. I don't even know why. We do have our own VTC, yes, but in quotes VTC. There you go, there's the link. Feel free to join it. It's on tricky. Because of all the birch. Are you ever a lot of birch in Finland? A lot of birch trees? Yeah, I can see them up there. Why? Why so many? There's a few more. People don't want to see me drive, no. They only really tune in for the admin stuff, and then they have the audacity, Hex, in the next admin stream, to say, do you drive? Do you even play? Yes, I do. They just don't see it, you know? How do you even pronounce the name? Whose? Colder temperatures. Oh, okay. Well, the ones over there that have darker, they look like sort of, again, from Minecraft, spruce trees. You split the word up, split the name up. Krew is the first part, and then Lex for the second part. I don't think I've had anyone try and pronounce it as in all in one word, but then butcher it. You'd naturally split it into two. Because that's what it is. But yes, I do drive. It just so happens that if I were to put a wheel cam on the TikTok stream, the other views, the other cameras would have to be smaller. Far smaller. To fit it on the screen. So. See? Here's the service. If anyone were to join, that's the service. Yeah, we have a handful of people watching on the other ones, so that's fine. But you choose whatever platform you want. TikTok's case, you have a limited screen space to watch on, but you got no ads. I think. Maybe no ads. I see a friendly dot. Who's that? Who be that friendly dot? So did you see was the turning there? I can see the FPS being a bit... I'm on there right now, Louis. Go and sub. In fact, I need a handful more subs. Oh, hello. Didn't you take something already? The wheelbase the same. It's the Moser R5 in this case. So it would be the same, and you can change whether you want a racing wheel or you want the truck wheel. Same name. Go over there. Cancelled it. It didn't let you blue. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I wondered. Cold. Des Moines. That's the funny part, where for the US cities, I intentionally say them wrong, and then for the European cities, I can't even say them right anyway. So, that's the opposite. You may or may not have just purchased one. Did you use any discount codes? Because I have one. I haven't checked if anyone's actually used it yet. They might have checked it. After guard, welcome in. Someone is overtaking. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome to the crew. How was your stream? Oh, this is the one we went past before. Cold. 2's not too bad. fan, big fan. Partially right. I think it's like a Des Moines, basically, because I've heard people say it. If you hear people say it, then you're like, oh, okay, it's like that. Des Moines. Who's that? So I heard the Womp. But what platform was that on? I need to check, because it isn't in my event feed. Where was that? It's probably in one of them. I don't know which one it's on. But I heard the sound. Huh? Liked? Hello, King. Appreciate that. Would it make you feel better if you said you did? You were rushed. Well, no, you don't have to. I'm just saying it's only a thing. Well, I say only a 5% discount, but every little helps for a discount. And we're here. I think we're near the service in this part. The PXN, a lot of people have mentioned that one. A few people have said that they've had it, and I had to look it up on what it looked like. It looks nice. Go for it. Apparently, it has far more than 900 degrees as well of turning. Every little helps. Especially in today's economy, you know? Hello, Texas. I see you, I see you. I'm back. Ads. Yeah, if you really are stuck into this exact type of thing, racing games, trucking sort of thing, I think the Moser in general could be quite useful. But it is up to you and your wallet, really. Where am I going? Over here. Go through this trailer. See if I can afford to have the camera 3 on for this. Oh, I think I overshot it a bit. Whoa, game says yes though. Hell yeah. A whole PC. Have you got like a racing rig as well? The full motion metal rig thing with the bucket seat? If so, then yeah, no brainer, absolutely. Go for it. Alright, settings. Graphic settings, right. So I have 100% fine. I don't know which one of these is actually the correct one it's supposed to be on. If I put it on that. Could be that. Texture. I don't know if that anisotropic thing was down. If I turn sharpness of textures. Oh, hang on. Especially those viewed at a distance. Well, that should be, that is all the way on then. That's fine. Samples of pixel once per frame, samples each pixel multiple times, different locations, blah, 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 blah. I'll try that one. Does it, I think that's correct now. I think that's the one I wanted. So it doesn't smear out all the lines. Is this blue better? Oh, you changed the blue. Just the blue? It's a little darker. What you need is to find the exact blue that's used in the flag and use that one. I'm assuming you did that before. Racing rig on CD. If it moves and shakes around, good luck for when you get damage, because that's going to be a lot. Gives less motion blur but worse quality. TA is better quality but more motion blur. I don't mind which one it is. I just don't want distant lines to smear until they come into view. So, sus. Stephen, you leaving us? Don't leave us, Stephen. I assume they've all delivered now. Louis, appreciate the sub. Maybe it was that one, but it was just delayed. Who knows? Nice, thank you for that. I wasn't really moving much. Maybe it was that. So did you do that beforehand, and then it only took now to show up? So maybe it was yours. You'll follow, you'll suck. You know what, SMA? Okay, I'm on SMA Ultra at the moment. We'll see how that goes. Right, next job. Let me have a look, actually, because I don't have the dashboard thingy open. Oh, we hit it. Oh, yeah, 10 minutes ago. That was what the womp was then. We hit it. Oh, let me just crop that screenshot right there. Crop that. Lovely. Oh my god. I wonder if I can show you on the wheel cam. Or just rather, you know. What as you said? 9001, yeah? 9001? Pretty good. Add that to story before I forget. Fun. You see a reflection of yourself. Thank you for that, Chaz. It might have been Louis, it might have been someone else that did it. Lovely. Because I post that as a story so I can highlight it. Story, there we go. I was thinking, no, we've done that. I want to go further up. So back into the DLC. Highlight. Lovely. Lovely. Quote, good quote, eh? Up to, ideally to Var? There we go. Because any of these roads going up, we need these roads. These aren't insanely long jobs, but these should be fine. Who has one of these? Clearly one of them is far more profitable than the other one. Unknown, welcome in. You were here. No, that's not your quote. That's a response to you typing the quote. No, it's not you, no. You don't remember if you would have said that? Both you have? Well, I mean, one of them is 10k, so ideally only take the 10k one. Guess hello. Never knew the Mustang had a convertible version. It does look good. Invite to chat. Oh yes, I'd love to do that. I don't know if it's gone now, but I had a phantom notification where in your requested DMs, I cleared it and it still showed it there. So it was weird. But yes, I'll take that one. Join Prime. I'm already in my own kind of sort of VTC. I have no intent on joining an actual fully proper VTC. But I appreciate the offer. Only recently got back. So man, CK, what's up? What's up? What's going on? And if you also hadn't seen the story before that one, then I feel you should. I don't know if it's done down yet. Clapping emoji? Oh, I'll check that later. Okay, I just had another the womp thing. I'll see when that shows up. Because it seems very delayed. Interesting. We're going 43 kilometers. Oh, to the top. Oh, but I don't have the container port either, so we should get those. Hello, Steamy. Welcome back. 2 years. I like that. It now matches your other badge a little bit. That looks nice. Congrats. And it'll fit. Oh, what did you do? What did you do, eh? How'd you do that? White dots mean Steam friend. And very dark grey dot is not Steam friend. Can't see. But they are in the industry, so we're fine. Careful. Right. New badge. I've seen that. That's a, what's it for again? I saw someone had it earlier and I hovered over it. I didn't pay attention. There are some people that are badge collectors. Every possible badge they will try and get in. Bungie thing. Didn't Bungie recently get bought by something else? Is that the Bungie I'm thinking of? Foundation. Okay. What's that DLC? It's the Nordic DLC. So if you can join us from here, you may not be able to see above. You might just have nothing above you, right? Why not recording? Because on the TMP site, I'm not too bothered about people joining on there. It's only in Trucky's case. And it's not an actual, genuine, proper VTC. So people can join if they want. There's no requirements. Prime is doing very, very well. I know that. Proper VTC. Channel that shows upcoming badges. I think I saw that in my recommended once. I know you have 1,000 drivers. Like, nothing you will say will make me go, you know, alright, I'm going to apply. I'm just saying. I have no need to join that. It's a good VTC. I just don't need to join. There are a handful of team members in there. I just don't need to join. SafeShip, thank you. Hopefully it will be. Right, before I collect my job, I want to go and get the other industry first. Retire from ADM. I don't say that. You just joined it, didn't you? But a lot of them will consider you shouldn't be in both at the same time. Thank you for that. Because most of the VTCs consider this one to be more of a VTC in that sense. Yeah, there's no 100% anymore because the map is huge now. You're good luck trying to get to 100% now. So they've made it get X amount of miles instead, which I think is far easier. Yep. Spin you around like that. You can really see the camera's lack of frame rate there. Alright, got that one. You've got it? Good. You can join us from Fassa. But it's spelled like Vasa. I do play American Truck, yes. I played it a couple of weeks ago. We were driving in... What was that? Driving in Louisiana. Good DLC. Single player division. Oh. Yeah, a lot of them now have also branched out into different things. So if you like doing refrigerated stuff, for example, you're in that division. If you like taking heavy stuff, you're in that division. You spun out. That's why you don't use the physics. That's your comment. No, I didn't. Can you paste it again? And ETS2 will be on console, maybe sometime this year. We don't know yet. There is no date. If there were a date, I'd be telling you all the time. Because I know how many people are really excited for it. That trailer almost looks like the ones that Dylan takes, Mr. Trucker Dylan. Hit the stairs. Because it has orange at the front end of it, and then it has chrome on the back end of it. Well, kind of an orangey red, but you know. Still disconnected. You had no control of the truck and hit someone. Oh, I see. Okay. That is an annoying situation when that happens, but unfortunately it's covered under 1.1. Because while that may be completely genuine, there are some people that like to lie and say that. Can I give you some points? Well, how about you just win a gamba? Isn't there supposed to be some luck, eh? Shadow, no, you don't need all DLC, no. You can, if you have just the game, you can play TMP. That's fine. Any DLC you get will also work. Except from the Special Transport DLC. That's it. Everything else works as intended. In both. When the truck. I don't need a new truck. I'm the type that sticks with one for a very, very, very long time, so you won't see me in a new one unless it's to test a new one. Which I don't need to yet. What to buy then? If you don't own any of the DLC yet, I don't know. That's entirely up to you. Map DLCs would be first. for content to pick up. Then maybe cargoes and or trailers of some sorts. If you like one particular truck brand, you can get the accessory tuning pack for that one, if it exists. What if you change how it looks? Well, I don't need to, because I like how this looks. That's it. Mine is a skinnier. Can I do a little before we drive off? Yeah, that looks nice. I have all the DLCs, yes. Ta-da! Well, that's quite good. Lovely, because I usually put text in the corner. 158 beta, yes, but I am not. Apparently, yes, the Renault. Someone mentioned the Renault interior has changed, but I have not driven the Renault for a very long time. I'm in a trailer? That sucks. Not for me. 15%? Well, you can fix. If you want. Wait, is on the wrong side? No, it isn't. Oh, Felix with the Prime 53. Big fan. Have no trailer. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Get a job. Pick up a job. Take one. It was Nightshade. Thank you for the sub. So I have to make note of that. Hang on. Before I turn the wheel thingy back on. This new alerts thingy I'm using. It's very delayed. That is delayed. Well, not new. I say it's just generally delayed. Subscriber alerts appear in event feed 10 minutes later, but sound works normally. I think it's because it's using Streamable anyway. I don't know. It might be. I just make a note of that. We got it. We did get it, Andy. We did get it. I mean, it was only 3 away anyway, so it was bound to happen. Tomorrow Night Live? No. Are we good? Ready? This one road we're going on is entirely grey, so. Steam tears. Oh, yeah. Alright. Look, see, now my wheelie thingy is not fully reflective anymore. It's to be reflective regardless of whatever angle I put it in. Gonna go last? That's fine. Try to get 1 million, that needs a miracle. This game is known, but it's not that well known, no. I was gonna go, but no, I stopped. That indicator is so small, man. If that freaked you out, I do apologize. I was not trusting myself. Hi, God, it's free. Do you still want to request? Well, who makes it again? I saw it being teased for... That was you? That's fine. I still didn't want to hit you. It was being teased or like showcased at one of the gaming showcase thingies last year. Who makes it? Wasn't it like the people that make like ex people that worked at Respawn or something? And it's like Apex, but if it worked on a medieval. And it's free as well, so they're going to be having a lot of microtransactions in that game. Titanfall devs, that's the one I thought, yes. Give us Titanfall 3. Don't give us that. Titanfall 3. With a storyline, please, ideally. Liege rework? Not sure yet. Because the version that will contain Benelux clearly isn't 158. One of the other ones. Maybe 159, maybe 160, who knows? 19 tons. Wobbles around a bit. Yo, RCF, how you doing? Pablo, welcome in. Yeah, I'm used to just sort of nudging the stick rather than fully clonking the stick. It's fine. 80. It's doing the line thing, so I don't think it is that. I think it's one of the other... You see how the line in front is smudged? What key is it? That one. The middle line, you see how it's kind of phasing into existence when I get closer to it? I don't know what setting I changed that does that. Generally, the road as well is smudged. I don't know what it is. You just back to HCC? How long did it take? HCT. You're on ETS2? Same. Where are you driving? Where are you off to? Hello, Avinity. Long time? Almost? No, see? How are you doing? 2 minutes. Will take me maybe 20 minimum. Stay in Nordic. Yes. We were briefly in the Baltics and now we're going back up into Nordic. So you had your chance. Yeah, I thought it would be Ultra. Well, I mean, that's what I normally do. I had to set it to Ultra preset and then I turn down the scaling. Maybe it's SMA and TAA. I don't know what it is. Maybe it isn't even that setting at all. Maybe it's another one. Put it in diet. Stop eating ultra processed foods. That's good. Focusing on purely greens and fresh meat. That's good. That's good. I mean, there's... As long as you're not one of those that's getting a bit delusional about the whole term processed foods. That doesn't just mean it's fake. A lot of people are getting a bit freakish with, oh, it's processed. Can't eat anything processed. Processed just means it might have been treated. You know? Or chopped up. That still means it's been processed. But yeah, being careful. You're on default ultra. Okay. I might turn it to SMAA and TAA then. But I don't need 400%. I don't need that. Maybe 150? I think I had it on 150. There's nothing need that. No need to go higher. But the DLC when it's on sale. Yeah, it may not be on sale yet. Maybe another 2 or 3 sales go by and then you might have it. What's up, NSM? Hello. Hello, Transport Legend as well. How you doing? He's all over the place. He claims he has a broken truck. He says it's broken. You're on both. Okay, and do your lines smudge into existence? I assume not. Again, if you look at the middle line there. No? Okay, well, I'll do that next job. I need to, if I'm looking straight at the screen there. Centering the Toby. It's looking too far to the left. The motor is nice, yes. It's better than the G29. Very nice. G29 is good though. If you're looking for your first wheel, absolutely G29. That's totally fine. You're not able to play on Xbox yet. Hopefully sometime in the future. It is confirmed to be in progress for Xbox and PS5. But they're working on it in the background in silence. In the meantime, you have all the silly people crying and all the social media spamming when console. You know? But something's on fire, that one black cloud. When TMP? I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. It's a bit scary. Not yet. TMP right now? No. I thought we were on Convoy. No, I don't think there'll be a TMP, no. TMP uses a bunch of files from a client, and I don't think consoles like that. Itchy nose. Yeah, we're all playing single player, but we happen to have bodged it in a way to make it work. Yeah. So we got 4 months, needed a break, and then gained 3 stone, good. Please get back on track. Oh, that wasn't good. An unintended bulk. Yeah, but again, you can still gain it and be happy though. With it. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's really silly. The ones that just spam the GIF of the rotating console as well. What's the point in that? They're not going to tell you this is the date until they have a date. So. Dustmaster T248. I've heard good things about that one. Yes. Feel free to try that one out. If you can just get one. It's similar to the G29, I guess. Your target. I'm not sure what mine would be. I don't think I'm completely healthy in terms of like healthy weight, but for my size, but I'm not a tall person, so I don't need to wear a lot. Happy driving, appreciate that. Hopefully it will be good. We're doing well so far. 2248R. T148, what is that? Pretty big of changing daily, what, don't we all? You measure yourself in the morning or something, you're a bit heavier than in the afternoon? Or other way around? It's a worse version, oh. Yes, the beta is out, but we're not on the beta. TMP does not support those beta versions. Fully plastic. Ugh. Every month. I should. 1 centimeter? Are you guessing my height? I'm tall 9 centimeters. I have no idea. I think I need to measure myself again, because I haven't measured in a while. I know I stopped growing years ago, but I'm not too bothered. 170, I think a little bit less than that. 5'7", 5'7" is not small, that's average, that's alright. If we're going by today's really dumb standards, then anything below 6 foot is small. Because people have weird expectations. 6'3", yes. You're 194, you would tower above me. We'd have to stand at a distance to be able to not break my neck. Oh, it's 200, god damn. Do I know when Promod's Maghreb? No, I do not. Is that how you say that, by the way? That's the first time I've said it with my voice. Maghreb. I don't know when that's being added, no. Hopefully at some point, because then you'll need the mod that links the two together, I think, wouldn't you? So that you can drive to it. We're here. Wait. Wait. Six, yeah, don't say that number. Don't say that number. Not the number. What wheel do I have? The Moser TSW. It's funny that when I describe it, I really try and avoid saying the TSW wheel because the W means wheel. So it's like your pin number when the N in pin number is number. Yes, the TSW. Yeah, Iceland and Ireland, those are fine. ProMods is a modded map expansion. But yes, a handful of things that already exist in ProMods that were made years ago are now coming to DLC as well. So they basically overwrite it on the ProMods map and they might tweak it a little bit. Secret Road. Don't worry about secret roads, we'll do those another time. My nose is really itchy. Like there's a nose hair or something in it. No, that's a gate there. I thought it would be that. Oh, we have a Tremere? Oh my god. This is a Tremere. Careful, there's a really thin gate. Don't hit the gate. Costs. No, it's free, but you can pay, I think, €1 to get, I'm just following you. To get all of it in one zip file, it's just easier. Don't have to get it. Where am I? Oh, I'm going over there, okay. Which I think is worth it, to be honest. 2026, yeah, of course I'm streaming in 2026. Of course. Alright. Where's the line? Let's go straight backwards for a bit. It's further in the corner, there it is. Oh, that's the best one so far. Holy crap. Easy. Very nice. What wheelbase? The R5. R5 wheelbase. I think that's what comes in the Trucks in bundle, unless it is the R3 that comes in that version. Rigids, we also don't know about that. They want to make rigids. They've expressed that they want to work on rigids, so it's probably in process, but they haven't done it enough to be able to show you it. Because when they unveil a project, they already have a bit of media for it. So that means they've already started, you know, they need to get to a point where they can show you it. In the process, yes. Right, the setting. TAA, SMAA, and TAA. Find some lines. I think that does the same thing. I don't know though. Oh well. Don't manage enough for a moment. Right, I will, while you're all delivering your thingies, I will quickly BRB. I don't think the clips will play, because I've turned off the clip thing. I don't want to redo the BRB screen a little bit, though. It'll be fine. Are all things to do? Thank you for joining. No worries. Big fan. Oh, it won't be long. Right. What a tune. You're delivering your stuff? I should hope so. Next up. I missed you yapping, and that's fine. Yep, among yourselves. Texas, that's not your small gamble, man. Show your graphics settings. Clips. I turned it off because a couple of streams back they just didn't work anyway, so I just turned it off. Comparing it to yours. Nath, hello. Pastor, hello. How's it going? Fixed? I will. We chatting here. Yeah, hold on. In a minute. Felix wanted to look at the graphics. He's comparing it to his, probably. Said hastily. Yeah, I know I did. Yeah, you should know me by now. I'll cast something into the void saying, oh, this needs fixing. Doesn't mean when it's going to be fixed. If ever. Higher scaling. Yeah, it's exactly the same then. I'll do 150, I think. 150 is what I normally have. It could just be that. I don't need massive scaling, so... No, it wasn't that bad, but it may have also been 150 back then, so... What I've noticed now as well is that it doesn't do the whole reloading the screen thing whenever you change any settings. So sometimes it makes me wonder if it's even done it. 300? I'm sure that looks nice, but it won't come across perfectly on stream. So I personally don't need it. I have the PC power for it, but I don't need it. Say nothing in the next 10 seconds if you're saying you have it. It's your birthday as well? Well, Phil's birthday, man. Is what it defaulted to. Yes, I think that's what it does. Where's folk? The V8 sign. That was fine. Do you mean the one back here? That's the Griffin. That's nice as well. Not bad, not bad. The back. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that is you. Okay, that makes sense. Why are you naming yourself so many different things? What did you be you? What did you get? What did you pick up? So now, let's consult the map first. We could either go down or along the cross. We would call to go down this way. I can still feel it in my nose. I don't know what the hell it is. Tiny little hair. Is that how you spell it? Yes, it is. But they just aren't any. Up to... Cook? Yes, but via a diversion. That's more per mile. Because that one's even further across. Okay. Vans, you can take whichever one you want. This one gets you more bonuses because it's got 3... Well, just 2 bonuses on it. Ignorant Promos, can I help you solve a problem? Those are 2 messages. I don't have the newest version of Promods, and what's the problem? What's up? That's really far from where we are. We're in the Tremere, so... I'll just take that one. But, again, going down to whatever, and then back up. But I think there are some bits in between that I still need as well, so yeah. Anything to the Coca-Cola place. Coca-Cola. Price went up. Whoa. One thing I don't like is that some sites actually cater to that, is where you buy something and then there's a sale that starts. Or you buy something and then the price drops after that and you can complain. But like, what the f... What are you doing? How dare you? Why would you do that? Right, where's my trailer? It's around the corner. If you load in TMP or single player in ETS, you press escape and it instantly crashes. Do you have any mods that conflict with your game? Have you verified your files? See, those are the things that people just suggest all the time. Where is it? Is it in this bay or is it's in the... It's that one. Okay. It's foggy. Oh, foggy morning. You just gave 2k and it says, why don't you show them? That means they were fake. How dare you? They were fake. Fraud. Delete all the mods. Then there's just a list of things people run through. So you can verify your files. Does this happen to TP and single player? Interesting. What version are you on? Normal version of the game? Not like you were playing in the beta or anything? Way out. It's that way out, isn't it? So, map. Yeah, that's all, could go this way. Just to cover the grounds of the 13. And then that way. How's that? You're on the newest version, okay, but yeah, but if you're on the beta version, that could be a bit meh. If you're on 157, that should be fine. I don't know then. Crashes every single time. Try verifying the files. Steam properties for the game. Installation, something like that, and then verify integrity of files. Good on, Veggie. What, you going to bed already? I'm going to bed? Why am I going to bed? Not yet. What the hell? What the hell? How did you? How did you imply such a thing? So the highway just next to us, and then the 16 and 13 instead of the 8. Just got back home from grass touching. Oh, that sounds exciting. How was it? Sver, welcome in. Sver. Hope you're doing well. I heard another womp. I mean, it's another platform. But I don't know what the name is until about 10 minutes later. You will pass out. Absolutely. Smother your pillow. I'm sure it deserves it. Oh, sorry. This is just out of the zone here. But now I think we're good. Depart. One by one. Take your time. I forgot the gate was there. But I am not lined up with the gate though. So hold on a minute. Can you go back a little bit? So I can move over? There we go. Now we triggered it. That's it. Lovely. Because if it opens one, it opens both. Wreck man or nudged you. Ah, you'll be fine. You can do that, Veggie. Go ahead. It is on D. If you put it on C, it will work. It should. But has it always been on that drive? Because you can technically redirect it somewhere else, as long as it knows where it is. That should be fine. By default, I think most people just keep it on C. Hello, Killua. Hello, Callum. How are we? Just want to make sure the bottom of the mic is there. That's not really on the cam now. Because it can be rotated a bit. You could try that, but yeah, verifying the files is the first step, because it makes sure all the files are there and they're all in the right place. Because if it crashes on a particular point, it means that something just isn't being loaded properly. Which is very, very interesting. Hello? I'm doing well. This is our third job, I think. Oh, I like this song. Very good. Hello, Zell. How are you doing? So down around onto the highway, and then down around again, I think. Just to get more grey roads, why not? You've gone past it. Really? I nudged it. There we go. Oh, you're going down that way. What happened? I hit the thing. I slightly cornered it too much. Yeah, so my next venture is contacting any company that will give me a nice camera to use as a wheel cam. Not an actual camera, because that's insane. these streamers that, I mean, it's for their professional setup, but you know, the streamers that have actual proper DSLR cameras everywhere in their room, top down cam, room cam, wheel cam, foot cam, it's all just a camera. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, you can go this way, it's the same way. I was like driving, you didn't see it. What are you talking about? Hello Aviation. Thank you for the gift. I was in 5th for that. Not a good idea. 6 consoles. 12 cameras. You get the idea. You once downloaded West Balkans from a site. Did you buy a key that was like a cheaper key? It's doing a thing again. It's still the thing. Dog cam, cat cam. What do you mean you downloaded it? Did you get a key from a different place, or did you actually download the files without buying it? Because that may not be good. It may not be the correct exact version. Who knows? You were forcefully invited to a VTC and they're having a convo in 40 minutes. Who's been forcefully invited? You know you can just not agree and just not turn up, right? Were they that persuasive? They've got to teach their marketing strategy, because that will probably work for other VTCs, won't it? Yeah, well, I mean, enjoy the convoy. Hell yeah. If you like it, maybe you'll just stay, why not? Nice guess, well done. And 80 again. Fuel, not yet. Still got 1,000 left for fuel. So we're going along, and then we're going up, instead of going directly there. The sign. Always these damn signs, they're always in the way, eh? Always there when you don't want them to be there. Have you had food? Yes, I eat beforehand. I had a lovely plate. That's what I had. How long are you driving for? Hello, Della. We are driving for maybe another 40 minutes, maybe? You can join us in the next place if you want to. Kokkola in Finland. Soup. I might have some soup after this. Just a nice little meal. Because by the time I finish, it's considered a little bit... Don't eat before bed, basically. Don't eat right before bed. You know how early my bedtime is. Thoop. I say it like thoop. Sandro, hello. Welcome in. Thoop. Pea soup? Nope. Daddy's disgusted. Edward, don't spam the chat. Look at the spam. What are you doing? Don't spam that. Got a wheel. I do have a wheel, yes. You don't have to use a wheel for this game, but it is the best method of steering. It's up to you. If you are very comfortable using a mouse, that's totally fine. A lot of people are still keyboard drivers, and they are very comfortable with it. How do you get the simulation box small? You drag it from the bottom right. I don't know if you can see there's a tiny little triangle thing at the bottom. That's how you do it. It looks like I turned my graphics down, didn't it? But I didn't. When you reinstall the game, because I tried it in the hopes that would fix the other problem earlier, it resets some of the settings, and now I don't know why it's doing the smudged thing of distant graphics. It shouldn't. Edward, stop spamming. Stop spamming, man. I can't have you and ban you. What are you spamming for? It's not the bitrate. No. No, I'm not on the beta, no. This is the current UI of the game. There's the rare moment when I would need a mod over there, but I just don't need them normally. This is current. This is 157. Have you not noticed it? How have you not noticed? Current version. He does like delete. I thought at first he'd just be spamming like, hey, that's a big dub. Like, why not? Dub is very good. Unless he's trying to do an input on another game and he just happens to be tabbed into the stream. Steer with the mouse. You move the mouse from side to side. That's how you steer. And then your keyboard would be forwards and backwards. No, it's not a new one. No. The UI changed to what is now a kind of flatter UI several versions back. I am from the UK, yes. You finally said something other than W. Cinema date. Shelter. I have heard of that. I think I saw someone doing a sponsored segment of their stream. Jason Statham? Ah, of course. Is he the main enemy protagonist? The guy that fights all the bad guys? Probably. And then all the way around. Liam Neeson? Yeah, that kind of film. Yeah, those are good. There's a lot of films I have not seen. Almost every film I've not seen. So one day, you know. Same with the PXN. A lot of people are using the PXN. Yeah, it's I guess it's an alternative to Logitech wheels. What ones do I like? Well, some action films are nice. I think anything that's kind of like the Transformers films. So you've got loads of robots and things fighting each other. Anything with robots sounds pretty cool. Some sci-fi stuff. Cringe human acting, not really. Not really a fan of that. But then again, a lot of the, the Disney and the Pixar cartoons, those are cool as well. Lagging. Keep your distance. You shift with the mouse buttons on the side. Oh, I could do that as well. Yeah, I have two, just one up, down. I could do that. That's interesting. Yeah, you maybe don't need to move it too much, but it allows you to, if you really had it on a higher DPI, you could sort of flick it to the side and you start drifting and wobbling your wheel around, wobbling your vehicle around. No, that's a fine plate. You can use that as a plate, it's alright. As long as it doesn't imply that you're directly trying to be me, or you're trying to say like you're a fan of admins or something, because then people might like that loophole. TV series. I don't really watch TV series. I think I've seen a few, but I couldn't really name a good one. And also, just to preface, I'm not against it at all, but I don't watch anime. Never really got into it, so. A foot pedal to shift? Now that's an interesting one. I wouldn't mind having one of those. I'm just trying to think of what I could put aside to it. Maybe scene shifting. Scene switching. Not watched a single. No, I've not watched a single one, though. Again, nothing against it. One of the greatest conversation starters, I think, if to someone that's into it, is just like, what's the best one to get started with? And they'll probably give you about 10. How do you get into watching anime? You know? Imposters. I do, in fact. I'm trying a different one. It's more of a kind of clear, see-through one. But it has sort of moisture on the underneath. Hello. You just can't see it today, can you? Please be careful. Am I finding the wheel? It's lovely. It's great. Chronic illness. It is indeed. It is indeed. Well, I mean, there is a skin condition with generally picking skin anyway. I think picking the lips also counts, which I do that a lot. Man, I've been doing it since, junior school, I think. There was one time, I think, where I picked one of my thumbs a little bit too much and it started bleeding in class, and all I had to do was just suck my thumb, because I wasn't allowed to go to the toilet to clean it up. So. And that was when I was, God knows when, a really, really small child, so. Picking your toes? I don't do that. I don't do that. I know Oos has the same thing as well. A lot of people have it. It's just these various things. The main way to not do it is to either distract your fingers, cover it up, or just, just pick something else. Not driving the CD road today, no. I very rarely drive the CD road, because it's a mess. I don't want to try it out with this wheel either, yet. When it goes to a dupe? Yeah, exactly. The one thing I don't like as well is that when it starts healing and you've got a really bit of stubborn, hard skin. So hard that you can't pick it, you have to bite it. Yeah. And then I end up with a wound that looks like it's 3 layers deep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as a child I used to pick them on all the fingers, but now it's just the thumbs, so the rest of the fingers are fine. All the game sound is dying. Another thing, of course, cut your nails short. If you bite your nails, yeah, sure, but you know, cut your nails short so you don't have any leverage to actually pick with. I need to do that. Hello? Oh, it's turning red anyway. Careful. I know of Snowy Moon. I know of Snowy Moon's mods. The one that improves the graphics of the game. We're going in the corner again. What's the issue with the game not gaming? The game closes, not crashes. That's basically it. But I've sent an email to SES, so I just want to see what they say. I think that's the first time I've ever actually emailed their direct support thing. Every other issue I've had has been just probably TMP related, or Sean knows the answer. But yeah. Oh, I'm getting used to this camera mode now. Oh, yeah, I'm getting used to that. Hell yeah. Getting a wheel soon, what are you getting? You're looking at this very wheel. I do recommend this wheel. It is expensive, though. I'll turn the cam off just for a sec, while I lean forward. But yeah, the motor stuff is very good. If you actually can ensure you get a lot of usage out of it. Because if you don't use it much, I feel there's not really much point, is there? If you play racing games, then you probably already have a need to get a motor to begin with. Ever driven a truck? Nope. I have not. I've had a new wheel, yes. What's your feedback on it? The wheel is very nice. If you're upgrading from a G29, it's huge in comparison, but it is very sturdy. I'm slowly upping the force feedback as I go. Would you want to? Well, I wouldn't mind. That'd be a cool experience, wouldn't it? A little day out or something. Your ATS is not crashing. I wonder if you have the same thing I do then. Could you imagine? Are you sure it crashes, Florian? But mine doesn't do it on TMP. Mine only does it on single player, which just closes. But not when I press drive. So maybe we don't have the same thing. No. Fix your graphics? Yeah, I just don't... What needs fixing though? What is the problem? Oh, you're thinking of getting the G29? Good choice. G29 is good. But yeah, for this, very nice. I don't have anything bad to say about it, but I don't have loads of good words. I can't think of really good words. It's nice. It's good. I'm really bad at describing things, aren't I? It's good. But what else? Please do CD? No. Apparently it's loud. It is loud when you turn it very sharply, because it doesn't have whatever this has, which is direct drive or something. It has like a motor in it. So if you're turning it a lot, like I was, you'd be able to hear it quite loudly. Adaptive clarity, always soft, always sharp. Sub 1080p use. Disables the THS when the camera is static. 65 stream streak? 3 stream streak? Appreciate both. Michael, there we go, there it is. And Darker Man as well. Those follows came in really, really late. At least for me to see who it was. That's very weird. Inner settings. G29 is 900. I don't think you can go any less than that physically on the wheel. You can change the animation in game. You're unadaptive. Yes, this is weird then. Refresh rate doesn't matter. What is your anisotropic thing? Because this is to do with it. You'd think that the higher it is, the better it is. Texture quality, that should be all the way up. 158 isn't beta, yes, but we're not playing on it. Everything is higher, that's the thing. It's weird. No, the G29, you wouldn't be able to change it, no. It is on 900 degrees. That's it. Yeah, so why does it look bad? I don't know. Do I need to like reload my save briefly while I'm actually, if I save these settings and then reload it? I think that could be the case. I'm just curious. Maybe not, but you know. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your food. Bon appetit. Content change detected. What changed? Is it going to make me spawn somewhere else? When I play ATS TMP, it says the password is incorrect, but it's fine for ETS TMP. That shouldn't be the case. Are you sure it's typed correctly? Exactly correctly. Are you sure? Okay, we're back. It looks not really any different, but maybe it looks better. I don't know. Have a nice rest of your life. Thank you for joining as well. Looks about the same. There's no lines here, that's the problem. Yeah, the password should be the same. It's your TMP account. Regardless of what game you're playing on, the TMP servers will use the same account. Yeah, it's just the road, I think. I don't get it, I don't know. Me no understand. Right, where are we going now? Let's consult the map first. We'll go up. Further up. Ulu. There was one I was going to wonder how to pronounce it, wasn't it? Ulu. There's that one. What was I going to try and pronounce? That one. How to pronounce... It's going to be loud, isn't it? Can't change the volume of the tab. I just only have to use my fader for it. 10k to 1k I did.
Tampere.
So not Tampere, no, Tampere. Okay. I get it now. You just need to hear him say it once and that's it. Tampere. Because they speak like this. Hello, Andy. How's it going? Vidu? Vidu. That one we sorted out. Yeah, maybe I could work out. Oh, that means that. Okay. Is that word? I think that word might be said a lot in my summer car. So, anyone have this one? Game crashes when loading in the TMP. That could be the answer. Florian, have you previously used the dbus add-on? Dbus. Hello, game. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Good evening. Cologne to Riga. That's an interesting journey. Go for it. No, you haven't. Well, you tried. But yeah, you don't need the dbus anymore. Cologne. There. All the way up and along. Oh, that's not too bad, actually, because Riga's only here. Go for it. Is it ban happy? What do you define as ban happy? If you do something actually bad, you deserve to get a ban for it. TMP, anyway, not the game itself. If you're banned from the game, then that's crazy. Stiff socks, good name. Why are they stiff? To kick bad or good. The platform or being kicked? I'll take that. You good, I'm glad. Sal? It's the same city, it's fine. It doesn't matter if it's a different city or not. Being kicked. Well, it's not a ban. It just means that you've done something that's bad, but not like bad. It's not a good thing, no. It's not a terrible thing either. Still see your floating badge. That's quite funny. I tried no update. No, I haven't tried it yet. No, I have not. I have checked out Öresund. I think that's how you say that as well. Yeah. Öresund. Yeah, we've been there. I would maybe need to do the roads in between it though to check those out. right. I think in one of the sessions we started and ending there. It's like an O, yeah. Bear in mind that, of course, I don't have the exact accent, but I know it's not Allison, because it's not an A. I'm not going to be perfect, but I vaguely know it's like Olison. But then one of the others that ends in Sund, you do say the D sound. Can't remember which one it was, but I remember apparently you do say the D sound. And this one, if you were to try and do the Finnish accent, it's probably Kokola. Because that was a Tampere. It's like Coca-Cola. Yeah, you'll have to just give me a little bit of a grace with it, okay? It won't be entirely perfect. I know those are two different letters. I think when we were trying to do this last time, because there was a few others in the chat that were also trying to like phonetically break down the word as well. It was trying to give a comparison to a word that you cannot not say a different way. Like, the way you say it will only have this kind of sound. Or something like that. Can't remember what it was now. I need to go the other way. Why am I still going this way? I'm just blindly following you this way. I need to get the other bit. Can I display my... When I pick up, I will show you my job. Not been bad of anything, just thinking about making the switch. What do you mean making the switch? Are you previously an ATS player? Because not much goes on there. Yes. Oh, I see. Well, there is a hotspot. If you avoid the hotspot, your chances of being banned drastically drop. And in general, the roads are pretty much the same thing. You're driving on the right still. Your vehicle is smaller. And you just got to be aware that there's more other people. Basically the same experience. Okay, I can see these lines, so I think that did actually fix it. So I think when changing the settings, it didn't actually change the settings. Because all these lines aren't really fading in and out now. So that's good. You by chance saw us report someone in Duisburg going the wrong way? Today? No. If today, no. I have only been behind the wheel today. That was me. Scania, welcome in. The shock is this. What do you think? News on console? No news on console yet. Nope. Can't press escape to check something because it's an instant crash. Yeah, that's very weird if it is. You're not using a modded truck or anything? Have you changed any settings by any means? I don't know what exactly to look for in the log files, but I'm sure there is something in the log files. Favorite theme? What do you mean, of all the themes I've used? I like dark paint jobs. Google Translate on standby. You'll be fine with English. You'll hear a lot of other languages though. Turkish is very common, German is very common, but you won't need to talk to them in those languages. No, Scania S is fine. I'm just fine with the Scania R. I had the Scania R originally. Then used my other Scania S, and then when this vehicle came out, I thought I'd buy another one from scratch, so it's purely the Super. They're basically the same, Pastor. Dutch? Yeah. They're trying to mimic those now. Triple trailer to test your 1440p monitor. Snowy Moon? Snowy Moon, it looks really good. Does look really good. Be nice if the graphics look like that anyway, but that is being too picky. Because if you compare the graphics now to the graphics way beforehand, now looks like you're using the Snowy Moon compared to back then. There's a crazy difference. The lighting. Whenever the lighting got the major big upgrade, I think that was in 140 or something. Oh man. Beforehand it was just orange everywhere. Everyone's very, very, very orange. Yeah, S is the tallest, then they are. That's the only difference. That's it. They're basically the same. Same engine. Same otherwise visuals. Is appealing a band worth it? If you want to understand what you did, yes. But you may not get it accepted, because a lot of ban appeals don't get accepted. No, I know S doesn't mean super. No. S is just the taller cap. Because the way I know of it is that these little bars on the front, I think there's 3 for the R and there's 4 for the S. That's it. That's the only difference I can think of. That's it. Besides that, I don't think there's anything else. The Dutch themes, yes. The old school is what they use. This is not 158. We're on 157. TMP does not support the beta versions of the game. But go and check out the beta, though, if you want to. Actually, hang on. This is just, I think the entire road going up there is grey, so I'm not changing anything from this job. No need to tweak it. Floor inside. Well, I'm not really. I can't look down with the trucky thing anyway. But Toby thing. So that doesn't really bother me too much. And we're off. Possibly last job. Big trailer, but you've put the tiny wheels on it. The hell are you doing? Very tippy around corners? Possibly, but that depends on your stability settings. I'd recommend just turning all your stability settings all the way up. Tiny wheels on the trailer, yes. I think what a lot of people do is they use the trailer wheels from the low bed trailers and they put them on their normal trailers. They looked teeny tiny to me. How long have I had it? I had it about a month. It's very nice. Yeah, turn up your stability, it's fine. I am using eye tracking, it's the Toby eye tracking. Tobii. 2 eyes because you have 2 eyes. No, I am talking about yours, Austin, yes. That's what I mean. As I saw you go by, I saw that you had what looks like the smaller wheels. I just find it funny. Because they don't fit the frame of the, above it. You're not in trouble. It's alright, you're not in trouble. It's just funny. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was seeing it wrong. I personally like the Krone trailer wheels because they're nice and fat and they fill out the wheel arch properly. They look good. They're nice. Stuck to speed limit. If you're waiting because of traffic in Duisburg, you went the incorrect way because you needed to go somewhere that there weren't a lot of vehicles. So you, what, did you go the wrong way across the bridge? That's very common. Like I'm thick, hey, can't complain. Yo, fuck. So. Mew. You lag super hard. Only in the very, very busy place. If you were to go to the city of Duisburg, or Calais, you will lag, because that has a lot of people. Anywhere else, maybe 1 or 2 people. Where we are is in a DLC far away from that, so you won't see many others. Generally, you won't lag. The thing that I will notice is that, I don't know if it's just me, ATS seems to run better. Maybe because there's less going on. The map is still big, but it's not as big. They're in the same engine of the game, but ATS feels smoother to play. So you may notice that if you're swapping other way round. It's a bit weird. Should you get... Yes, you should get ATS 1. Alfred, welcome in. Switch characters and it's not crashing. You mean like profile? Do you try a different profile? That could be another solution as well. But then now you've got to figure out what's the problem with your profile. What's wrong with that? 118 minutes. Oh, you can get a refund then. I think they still have the 2 hours of playtime before you get a refund. Yeah. Well, there we go. I didn't think of that initially at first. But now you fixed it. Still the same. Yeah, it is still the same. So, what's going on with the lines? What's that about? That is weird. They're just spawning anything in it. It doesn't look bad though. What I might do is my previous, because I backed up all the folders, I might just copy the original folder back in there. Not the entire thing, because we've made progress on it. So maybe only the config files. Possibly. Raffle, join the raffle. 40,000 on the crashing profile? Oh, man. We'll try and figure out what it is. If you verify your files with it, and it might be like that. Max scaling, they revert. It was a max scaling. That's what I mean. When you go to the ultra preset, it puts it on max first, and then all I did is just turn it down. So I don't know. You did verify. Okay. Nothing misplaced? All so-and-so verified? I don't know then. 100 to 60? 60 is pretty good in Duisburg. I'm lucky to get 20, 30 even. Whoa. I should have slowed down a bit earlier for that roundabout. Didn't hit anything. So calm yourselves. That's why you jump. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. It's a roundabout. Reckless driving, you gonna wreck ban me for that? 400, come out and go back in and change it to 150. Yeah, maybe I should. But again, I already saved and reloaded, so I thought that would work. Weird. Very weird. What I could also do is I might try just back to regular SMAA. Maybe SMAA high instead of ultra. Sounds weird turning it down. But I swear that might have been what I was on before. Back to 18. You should be able to play TMP. I mean, if the game loads, go for it. As long as it doesn't have any mods on it. Oh, you got a 5090. Oh, well, that makes perfect sense. Some stuff doesn't like more FPS. Yeah, it's still nice to... You can still limit your FPS, because having unlimited FPS isn't usually necessary. So in my case, I could limit this game's FPS to 144, because that's what my screen does. You don't need more than that. If you play competitive games, then yes. Yeah, the city. Well, again, if they say they're in Duisburg and you get 50 to 60, oh my god. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird, Felix. I don't know. It's not majorly off-putting. They say it. Above. Somewhere above. We're all blind. Don't be swerving like that. What are you doing? Pay attention. Yeah. 100 plus to 60, and in Calais 50 or something. That's still crazy. Because this game is perfectly playable at 30. Like, it's not a really intense game. You can still play at low FPSs. Is my FPS higher? Not that I really pay attention, because for some reason in this DLC I have less than 60. 40-ish? I don't know. But why? We're in the middle of nowhere. Why now are they legging everything? It's all the foliage, I tell you. All the foliage. Game is cooked, yeah. In front of me, it looks like a mobile game. And where I am right now looks fine. Minutes spent watching, that makes sense. Why does it not launch in mobile mode? You can play it, I think. You can play it on, if you have the GeForce Now thing, you might be able to play it on at least the Steam Deck. Fake fan! I am my own biggest fan, of course. Is someone coming down this way? Yes, there's one coming down the ramp on our right. Be careful. Closing on Silver, you are! Well, he hasn't been here as much lately, so... And you have. Currently clearing out your folder. I have technically 2 folders. I have the one I made for the HD version of pictures that Steam takes. So the ones that are in the documents folder, I just put those over there and then delete the duplicates. Yeah. I do like GTA 5. GTA 5 is very nice. I don't play it as much as I used to. I haven't finished the story in the years and years I've had it. Maybe one day. But every now and then, we do some online stuff. Job stuff. Hello, Zim. So as the video from the other day where my character carries around loads of weapons and is really, really strong but can't do 3 pull-ups. That was in, from last weekend. And we're here. Hey, hey, how's it going? 7,400 minutes away. Well, if 1440 minutes is 1 day, I think. 5 days, maybe? Of constant watching. So then break that down into 2-hour sections and maybe another couple of months away from catching up. Hello, Basic. 40 stream street. Am famous. Yeah, it was in your mansion, yeah. You invited me to your mansion. We need some photos, and my photos are not going to be very good. Perth, Australia? My lord. Crikey, good morning. You need some sleep. How's the weather down there, Ghost? Are you doing okay? Because Australia is not doing okay right now. It is hot. Very hot down there. Last week, all of it was like 40 something. It's funny seeing one of those weather maps and you saw everywhere else, like you've got the colder regions being cold, slightly warmer regions being pleasant, and you've got red, just completely red where Australia is. That is interesting. Wait, right, we are in Ulu. Ulu. Now, O-U-L-U. Big area. Could be. I mean, this place looks fairly large as well. Could go over here, or at least buy these flowers. At least you're in the zone. Where am I? Not there. Ah, in the corner again, of course. Let me just... The wheel did change stiffness a little bit there as I went over that grassy bit. Texting you? Is it the same girl? Freaking out as if you text each other like once a day and that, like, that one message is really, really... Well, it is important, but... Alright, I'll have to go back. Okay, hold on. It is there, okay. I just want to make sure that I'm not on the other side of where I am run out. Whoa. Yeah, one of the main things I do like about this wheel, as you're currently seeing, is no matter how much I'm turning it, ignore that, despite the low FPS on the camera, is that there's no noise from it. It does not make any noise at all. Turn it a little bit, then you've got to freak out and turn it back all the way the other way. Like that. There, hey, that counts. I don't know if my wheel is lined up. I have no idea. Good. Do you need Nordic? For what? I'm in Nordic Horizons right now, so yes, you would need it. But that is the end of the driving session. We're done. Telly watching me. Is that a good thing? Is that going to win him over? Texted you first. Look at you. Ooh. We'll be going out of it. We briefly went out of it during today's session, but it's unlikely that next drive we will be. Because we went... I think we started here. Went down. So this is Baltic DLC. And then we went up. So briefly out, then straight back in again. To the DLC. Are there rigid trucks? There are rigid trucks as mods, not in the game. Legitimately. No. No, we're not using pro mods, no. But good progress. So next time, either this bit or further down again and maybe get these ones. Because it's just one country road driving up and down. 62 streams. Oh, Lord. How many roughly do I stream? 10 to 12? Less than 20 a month streams? I have all the road exploration, Chezo, yes. I've had it before a handful of times. We're not actively chasing it again, but if you can get the roads that are country roads, they're very easy to get. For a week. So yeah, 16 then. So we're talking 4 months? Long drive. No, I think if the long drive has been free on one of the platforms, I might have redeemed it, but I've never played it now. There are so many, indeed. You try and get the roads first, and then any of the little extra buildings and companies, whatever. If there's a service, you can just TP and just get all those. As long as the roads are done. Yeah, you'll be fine, Felix. Right. Well, we could go there, yeah, as long as you are respecting the loins and you know that it is a collision zone. Secret roads are very nice as well. It's a shame they don't count. It would be a really nice feature if secret roads counted for more, like you went over 100%. Careful. Ooh, that's not good parking there. Let me just move over a little bit more. Come back in June. There we go. Lovely. Oi, 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 watch out. Watch out. Yeah, I hear good things about that game. Is it really a long drive? You're just doing one long drive? Hello, Diego. Start a vehicle, you can find others. Oh. It's a survival type game, right? Still alive, yes, but not for too much longer. How many hours? I have over 8. Imagine I just said 8. 8,000 in this game. Quite a lot. But that's over the span of several years and not playing much per day. So, oh, hello, Turo. Long time no see. How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. I know who we can raid after this. Okay. I know who we can raid. Fergus and top with points. Very nice. Anyone else wanting to join as well? I don't know if they're with us. I don't think they're with us. Nox, I've seen the name before. Are you not with us? 300. 200 on base map before getting the DLC and pro mods. Very nice. Before you know it, it'll add up. So 300 hours is already a lot in a game. Scarlet! You ping, Scarlet, come back. Don't take their spot. Try not to take their spot. They're not taking the spot. Okay, good. Hello, Tail, welcome in. True, can you do your not points, your follow age, your however long you spent in chat, whatever that is, online, that kind of thing. 9 years? Holy moly. Hopefully not too long. I mean, we're still very early in the year, Martin, so you could say this year, but I don't know. Gotta go back. Oh, I wouldn't immediately say to take their spot, just in case they're reloaded. Well, it's just something cool. Depends what it is. Don't scream at me. Don't scream. It's loading. Loading. How you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Have you enjoyed this month? January is basically over. It's crazy. Hello, Coolcam. There we are. They're back. Nice lights. Something like get a bit of shrubbery going on there as well. Look at all the lights. All those LEDs, all those front lights. Good lord, there's a lamp in the way. That's annoying. Every single one of my pictures has an angle that's just like this. You can make a collage of all of them. They're all like that. Hey, the crew. Happy to see you enjoying seeing your trucks. You can take a picture of it. Take a picture of your boys and put them in the Discord channel for it. Because I'm not logged in, so I'm not teleporting anywhere. I missed one. I had them all in the photo, didn't I? Look at the lines. Oh, they look so bad. If you mean they might be covered by the cam. Or rather, in your case, it's all zoomed in anyway. The one at the very end, though, I'm pretty sure I got them. I'll do a close-up one. This end. So we've got, at the very end, the orange one. You got this one at the very end here. There we go. They're all in the picture. Easy. Easy peasy. Very good. So many colors, I know. That's the cool thing about this game. You can make your vehicle look like anything you want. Hello, Dingy. Big fan. She's scary. Feisty, huh? Yeah, it's TikTok. You don't have the full sideways of the TikTok. Yeah, again, if I had the wheel cam, it would probably be where the camera is at the moment at the top. Then maybe the wheel cam and then the gameplay. But then the gameplay would be so small, it would be smothered by the chat. So that's the unfortunate part. Check media. Hope you put it in the right media channel. You didn't. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, you all look all different specs. If you can put that picture in the ETS2 media channel instead, Andy. A bit further down in the channel list. Not in online video. When I'm on stream next week. If I do a random spare one, it will probably be just a TikTok stream. If I want to do another GTA stream, that will probably be on the green one. That looks like this platform right here. What's up, folks? What's up? Yeah, maybe. I said that before you said it. I said it before you said it. Shut up. Maybe. There are things to do, so. Alright, big fan. Oh, whoa. Big fan. I'm a big fan, but not that big of a fan. The screaming caps. Thank you for joining. The drives. Hope you got some more of your jobs done. Feel free to continue doing jobs if you want. It's entirely up to you. Good luck and get stuff sorted. No worries, we'll be gone soon. Push pull. Good luck. Don't wear yourself out. We're all happy. They look good. Turn off the name tags though when you take the picture. F11 is what turns off name tags. You'll get much better pictures that way. Nub. We do have some of the raid. I need to have a look at specifically what they're doing, but I saw them on the list. Right, I'm tabbed out. What I'm going to do is unplug the wheel so it doesn't start screaming and shaking at me. There's that. There's that. Now I can do... Ta-da! Break it. But not actually break it. He broke the wheel, oh my god! It's expensive kid, it's broken. I'll consume the camera, you see? Right, mute this tab. It is a really cool looking wheel. Cool looking chuck. Cool looking everything. Yeah, it's just behind me. What I do is I have a little, the bag that it came in, I put it back in that bag just so it's protected. It's EP time, I took it in. Can you see it? Yeah. The ending. I was going to raid Storm. Storm's playing on Flight Sim. But he's ending. Ruined me plan. Ruined me plan. We had this last time. Can't raid Nat again. Nat is sleeping currently. That's Peppy Pains, I know, right? If SCS did longer streams, you can imagine raiding into SCS. Have we ever done that? No. We are arguing, yes. Or I might just not raid anyone. Because if there are any friends of friends on... Yeah. Think of that, Numerous. You do get channel points for doing the raid, true. Hello, Austin, big fan. You're 44k, that's not too bad. Man, I don't know. Jenna. Again, I reference it from whatever that movie is where he says it, Jenna. Who recommended them last time? Oh, they're a report mod as well. But they're doing just driving in... It's a VTC convoy, probably? Yeah, we'll raid them then, alright. They are playing Aegis 2. They're driving around. They're doing a convoy in the UK. Okay? I've never raided them before. But go be nice. Why not? You want to do the raid thing, Gez? Because I know you like typing that. See, Texas is in the stream. Texas is in the chat. He knows. He knows who they are. Do they allow raids? They do. Go be nice. This is only taking place on the Twitch stream. If you want to come over to the other platforms, from the other platforms to there and join in, that's totally fine. If not, not to worry. Thank you for joining for this week and for this month. Crazy start to the month. A lot of things happen this month. I hope it will be a good sign for the next ones. But for the normal streams, back on Monday. I still do have some videos to work on. Again, it would have been nice to do Driving Academy, because then I could turn that into a video. Fast Food Sim, remember that from last year? Still working on that. The Ko-fi people get access to that a little bit earlier. That's why you become a member on there, eh? Big fan. Help us out. Refund all your redeems. That is a good way to do it, actually. No, we need to process all of those and clear them so that they're all good. They've all been done. Yeah, no minutes, I might. That is exactly where I might stream it. Because I'm keeping specific things only for this platform. Because otherwise, people don't like that. They're all cleared. Good. Easy peasy. Right. It'll send out soon. See you there.